Quinn, and I just have to tell you this amazing true story. But first, I have a question for you. Have you ever gone on a long trip with your family? Maybe in a car? Or maybe even in an airplane? My story is about a group of people called the Israelites who had been on a very, very long trip. But they didn't get to ride in an airplane. They had to walk. God made a promise to them that He would lead them to a special land called Canaan. And now they were almost there, but the Jordan River was in their way, and it was very big. They couldn't go around because the river was too long, and they couldn't cross it because it was too deep. They had to trust God to lead them to the other side. The leader of God's people was a man named Joshua, and he listened to God and followed God's plan to get them across the river. God told Joshua to talk to some special men called priests. They were special because their job was to carry the Ark of the Covenant, which was a very important golden box that reminded everyone that God was with them. God's plan was for these men to carry the ark into the water. But remember how I said it was too deep to cross? Well, God promised that as soon as they put their feet in the water, the river would stop flowing. They trusted God, and He was right. As soon as they stepped in, the water stopped flowing. They stood in the dry riverbed with the Ark of the Covenant while everyone else crossed the dry river safely. God showed them again that He always keeps His promises. They didn't want to ever forget how God had led them, so they picked up 12 big rocks from the riverbed and carried them to their camp. There, they set the rocks in a special way so that they would always remember what God did. God's people knew that God was with them and that nothing can stop Him. And this amazing, true story shows you and me that God can make a way through anything. I hope you like this story as much as I do. Thanks for listening. Bye.